Hey guys, welcome to the top 10 Disney movies of all times. Disney has made some of the greatest classics and some of the greatest remakes of the film franchise. Now, let's get into number 10 straight off the bat with a classic, Zootopia. Zootopia follows the story of Judy Hopps going through her world, which is exactly like ours, except animals have gone and evolved to take our place. In such, there are no humans in this world. Following up at number 9 is The Lion King. I'm just kidding, it's Mulan. Let's go on. Mulan, a movie that features itself based on the old principles of the Chinese government, where they only allowed men and not women to join the army. That's about to change when this little girl's father is about to become sick, but she decides, let me take his place in the army. Coming up next at number 8 is Lilo and Stitch. Lilo and Stitch, a movie that features itself off a little girl and a little dog's relationship. Little Stitch is an alien who finds himself on the planet Earth. He gets hit by a truck and gets mistaken for a dog. After that, Lilo adopts him and a relationship is born. After all, let's link it to the next movie. Number 7, Pirates of the Caribbean. Pirates of the Caribbean. Dun 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 dun. What a good movie. Pirates of the Caribbean features itself on Captain Jack Sparrow, following his adventures through and throughout curses and saving maidens. Going on to our next movie at number 6, we have Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, a movie where the Princess Snow White moves away from her evil queen of a stepmother. She goes into the woods featuring horrors and finally meets these 7 little men. They are perfectly good roommates and they are perfectly wonderful to her. Coming up next at number 5, Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty, a story that tells itself. The Princess Aurora begins this movie as a baby. She gets her gifts on her first birthday from 3 little fairies and, of course, the evil witch. The gift that she gets from the evil witch is that she has to fall asleep on her 16th birthday from the prick of a spinning wheel. Only true love's kiss, the legend, can wake her up. Next up, in the beautiful story of Cinderella. Amazing story Cinderella is. It goes and follows the story of Cinderella, beginning with her father dying and her mother dying. Everything has to do with death. But still, she goes and lives happily ever after she goes and has a wonderful time at the palace ball, with a few exceptions. Next up is Aladdin at number 3. Aladdin, actually one of my favorite Disney movies. Aladdin features characters such as the genie, played by Robin Williams, or Aladdin, who doesn't even need an actor's name to be good. Aladdin chases after Jasmine and then meets along the way his best friend, Genie, of course played by the amazing Robin Williams. Next up in the stories is that classic Lion King. At number 2, The Lion King. Such a good movie. Comes out for the famous scene of Svenja! The Lion King is a great movie, and I said great so many times, it's not even great. But still, it features itself off the little prince of the nature, Simba, who witnesses his uncle kill his dad in the hunt to become king. Simba then inherits the throne, after that, killing his uncle. Either way, I just told you half the plot, but you still need to watch the movie because it's just such a good movie. Coming on now to our top movie, The Jungle Book. Not the remake, the original Jungle Book. At number 1, we have The Jungle Book, not the original.
Boys!
Okay, fine, studio audience. We can all have our haters and we can all have our miscreants. But I happen to enjoy The Jungle Book so much. The Jungle Book features itself off the little boy called Mowgli, who goes through the jungle after being outcast by his village. He then meets the good old bear Baloo, who teaches him the bare necessities of life. After that, he becomes what's known as the King of the Jungle, taking the title away from Tarzan. This movie is pretty damn good. And that's all I have for you today. Now, I know a lot of you guys are like, but where's Toy Story 3? Well, guess what? That's not a Disney movie, that's technically a Pixar movie. But guess what? Come back next time. We have our top 10 Pixar movies, and I can guarantee you that Toy Story 3 may or may not be in there. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.